Greetings adventurers and welcome to the channel! Finally, the last but certainly not least expansion for Heroes 3 of Might and Magic, the board game, has arrived. Inferno, the burning hells, the demons, the devils, the Gog and Magog, and as they are known in the lore, the Krieg are here. And well, this is not going to be the last expansion, thankfully. The Archon-Studio have already announced that they are working on Stronghold, the town expansion, and I can't wait to get that. And even something that actually very surprised me, they're working on Cove. For those who don't know, Cove is a town in Heroes of Might and Magic 3, and that is from an expansion which is fan-made, and Archon-Studio decided to include Cove as well. Now I wonder when they are going to release Conflux. Time will tell, I hope soon. But here today we are for the Inferno, and we are greeted by the Archdevil himself with his flaming sword. Okay, now less talking, more opening. Let's see what's inside. Just like with the other boxes, we start with the mission book for Inferno, and we see the Ifrit here on the cover. Standard stuff, not too much big, but we have nice illustrations, explanations, how to set up the mat, you know, the usual stuff. Yeah, these illustrations just look great. A good way to end. Very well. Next, the player's aid. Naturally, we have these in every other box. Now we have the map tiles specific for Inferno, the hellish desolate landscape charred by brimstone and fire. Very good stuff, as always, looking amazing. Then we have more tiles, and here are the heroes of the Inferno. On the side of Might we have Fiona and Rashka the Demoniacs, and on the side of Magic we have Zidar and Zyron the Heretics. Very, very good stuff. Next, naturally, we have the town of Inferno itself, looking amazing. As I've said in all of my previous videos about this game, the product is of highest quality. Okay, we have a protective plastic here. I'm just going to remove it. There we go. We have the usual cubes, and these are red and black. Red for the demons and the devils of Inferno. We are going to leave this section for later. Now we have the cards, spells, skills, stuff like that, and the units. And as always, we are now going to open these cards and check them out. Let's start from the very beginning. So at first we have the familiars, Magogs, Cerberus, demons, pit lords, Ifrits, and the Archdevils themselves, the strongest unit in Inferno. They absolutely hate angels. Alright, naturally foiled on the other side. Awesome stuff. Right, that's it from this section of the video. Now let me show you the miniatures. Boy oh boy, I'm so much excited for that. Stand by. And as is tradition with Heroes of Might and Magic 3, the board game, we start with the models for the heroes. And is there something that I need to say that I have not said before in the previous videos about these models? The sculpts are just phenomenal, and they encapsulate and present the heroes as they look in the actual game. They look amazing. In front of us now we see the heretic hero, and as they turn, the demoniac hero will come. Amazing sculpts, perfectly done. I really hardly wait to start painting. This will be awesome. Right, so we are going to go with the units now, starting from the weakest, going towards the strongest. Stand by. Our first creature from this town is the familiars. Now, in the video game, they start off first as imps. Then you can upgrade them into familiars, and they are the smallest creatures, the weakest creatures, but they make up for that in their extremely big numbers. Slow moving, yeah, but when you see thousands of them, it's really a sight to behold and fear, of course. So, yep, those are the familiars. The Magogs are these terrifying fiends, and they are the ranged unit in Inferno. Another little bit of trivia from the video games, like they start as Gogs and then you upgrade them to Magogs. See what they did there, the creators of Heroes of Might and Magic? Gog and Magog? Yeah, that has some religious connotation from the religions from our real world, but it is a well-made play of words and nomenclature about these extremely powerful fiends. They are really scary. When you see them, you want to deal with them as fast as you can, because really they can rain fire upon your troops. The Cerberus are extremely strong hunters prowling the battlefield, searching for their prey, biting, gnawing, slashing with their claws and their 3 heads. These hellhounds are really so iconic when it comes to forces of hell, of inferno, brimstone, and yeah, once again, the sculpt is phenomenal. And really, important thing about this sculpt, which I really love, is this pose that we see is actually like a frame taken from the video game. It looks phenomenal. Yeah, these are the Cerberus. We really can't have hell, hellfire, brimstone, evil without having some demons, and here they are. This is the model for the demons of this town. Another little bit of trivia, in the video game they start off as demons, but later you upgrade them into horned demons. What's the difference? As you can see, this model right here for the demons is actually the model from the game, which is for the horned demons. The difference is these have armor and 2 horns, while the regular demons in the game have only 1 horn and no armor. Still, this is just that very specific, well-known pop culture image of demon. Hooves, tail, horns, goat-like face. They are hard-hitting, they ravage the field. The sculpt is just depicting them so perfectly as how they look in the game and generally in pop culture, really. So these are the demons. On the screen you see the model for the Pit Lords. Now these fiends, and in the video game firstly they are called Pit Fiends, and when you upgrade them they become Pit Lords. These are nasty. Believe me when I say nasty. Why? Because these creatures can summon demons out of the dead bodies of their comrades. Insane. I mean, if you think that you're winning maybe because they have lots of casualties, think twice. If these guys are alive on the field, they will summon demons out of the corpses of their fallen fellow warriors. Pure evil. We have yet another well-known creature from pop culture, from fantasy, and on the screen you see the model for the Ifrit. In the game they start off as Ifrits, then you upgrade them into Ifrit Sultans. Now, as they are always associated with fire, that is well translated into the game, both in the video game and here, because, well, you're playing the game and you're developing yourself to be great wizard in a fire magic, and then you encounter these creatures. Yeah, good luck. These creatures are actually completely immune to all sorts of fire magic. Nothing of that school can harm them. Keep that in mind when you're playing against this town, because Hellfire and Inferno, yeah, the Ifrit. Last, but certainly not least, the strongest and most powerful creature in hell, the Archdevils. Another one creature well known and well associated with hell. As you can see, the design is what you would expect from the devil, and they start off as devils in the video game, then you upgrade them into Archdevils. They don't have wings, but they can fly, and they slice through enemy ranks with their hellish sight. That is all from the creatures. I have yet another model before we end this video, so stand by. These were the Archdevils. And finally, on the screen you see the model for the town itself. This is Inferno. I don't even want to think what is happening inside, what kind of absolute hellish infernal horrors are happening inside. Needless to say, the model is exactly how this town looks in the video game. Perfectly depicted here. Well done. Once again, Archon-Studio, well done. You've nailed yet another town from Heroes of Might and Magic 3. And with that, we finish this video as well. But before we end, I want to specially say thank you to the great composer Paul Anthony Romero, who personally allowed me to use the music from the original soundtrack of Heroes of Might and Magic 3 in this video. Thank you very much for this again, kind sir. And if you like what I'm doing here on the channel, please subscribe, share the video, tell me, have you already played this game and how do you like? Sadly, I still have not the chance to play it because of personal obligations, but I promise you that a gameplay video is coming very soon, and I'm very excited about that. I'm in the process of painting the other models, so that takes a little bit of time. Still, patience, the gameplay video is coming. That will be all. Thank you very much for watching. Until next time, happy adventures and happy gaming. See you soon!